What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2 Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our dogs and gators.
You never know what you'll hear from KB and Steve-O, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Yo. Oh boy, we're back.
Y'all, we back. Wake up, wake up, wake up. We back.
Y'all know what time it is. Boy, y'all know what time it is. Y'all see it's football season.
Y'all enjoy y'all vacation. Y'all enjoy y'all break. You know what I'm saying? It's football time again, man. Look, we could have been here talking about me bounds. We could have been here talking about soccer. You know what I'm saying? We could have been here just, boring y'all, but the time is upon us. For the rest of the year, we got football every weekend, baby. Welcome back, Steve. How you feel, my boy?
Hey, man, I feel good, man. Feel good, man. Living it up, living the dream, as they say, the American dream, bro. Every day, another day in paradise. Like you said, we back, man. We get talking sports every Sunday, man. Get in here, get on the grind, and talk about what's going on in the sports world and in the entertainment world, and hell, in our worlds too. So, I can't wait, man, to get back in the swing of things, man. I kind of been missing it, man. Been had the itch, you know what I mean? That football season, you know what I mean? When you can kind of tell when the weather about to change after the summer over with, everybody to be waiting on football season. There'd be a different vibe in there, especially in the South. We love football, man. And high school football kicked off this weekend here in Georgia, man. They had your boy Buford up there with the $60 billion stadium or $1 million stadium that they built, man, whichever one it was. But
it's cute.
Real dope, man. Georgia catching up with Florida Texas when it comes to high school football. It's just hard, but it's coming. We already put out the best football players in the nation anyway. So, I mean, it don't matter.
It's y'all, Florida, Texas.
I wouldn't even put Florida in there. Florida probably got some of the best freakish athletes. But when you're talking about just strictly who or what state puts out the best, just pure football players, it's going to be between Texas and Georgia at this point. With I think Georgia being with a slight edge because we're not as big. You know what I mean? That we had the same size and the diameter of state like Texas or California, we would probably be number one. But because of the fact of the size per capita, we ain't got it. But I think that's a good argument to be had, man. I think that's a good question to be had. Might put up a poll, but I do. Texas and Georgia. This is where you put out your best football, just football players. I ain't talking about them.
No, that Buford Stadium is real nice. But that Buford Stadium is like a regular stadium here in Texas. Like you drive past these stadiums, they look like NFL stadiums. Like it's one right down there. And I'm considered Metro Dallas. Fam, like out here, like the Allens, the Planos, these stadiums are college level D1, P4 stadium. Like, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, football down here is just is different, man. Like it's different. But man, when it comes to athletes, I think Florida and Georgia, Texas, I think they got their different like positions of like.
I'm not saying I won't put Florida up there with those two. I'm just saying as of right now, Florida just give you freak athletes. You got Tyreek Hills and guys.
But program wise, yeah, Georgia and Texas got that. for sure, program wise. Athletes, you got to bring in Florida because Florida always got the speedy, the fast guys.
They got the freak athletes, bro. I'm just saying they got freak athletes, dudes that shouldn't be running that fast, shoes that shouldn't be that big. Florida gonna put them out consistent. There's something in the water down there, man. I'm telling you, the way them boys do it. Except for in Gainesville. Gainesville, the only part that's still a little slow.
You crazy, man. You got some of the best things coming out of Gainesville. You know what I'm saying? That dog killer Tim Tebow. You know what I'm saying?
They say you can't get a $100 steak in Gainesville, man. What's up with it? I'm just asking. I ain't never been.
You might not in Gainesville. You might not. But you ain't going there for steak. You're going there for gator and ibis and grilled ibis.
All right, man. So a lot going on in the sports world, man. A lot popping off, especially football wise. Do you think they ought to pay Michael Parsons? Well, let's start with that, man. That's a big topic, big subject right now. Michael Parsons, Jerry Jones. Does Jerry not do this every year? I think he do this on purpose. Be in the headline, bro. Because
Jerry is.
The year before that, it was CD Lamb. Every year he's gonna have.
It was Dak,
hold out.
CD. Yeah, man. I think they're playing with the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? Because Dak and CD, you can have that conversation, but Micah will get gone, man. And you're leaving. You potentially are losing one of the most dynamic defenders that can cover all level. Like Micah literally can cover. He could play safety, linebacker, and DN. Like literally, like legit play those positions. And they're wasting him, man. And Jerry Jones, they're talking about they don't want to trade him, but you don't want to pay him what he should be getting paid. He should be getting paid Myles Garrett, TJ Watt money.
I don't know if I pay him. I put him up there with Myles Garrett and TJ Watt. Don't get me wrong. I think he's very good. I think he's a very good player. I think he's good in the system that he's in. I think the Dan Quinn system he was playing in kind of exploited him or put him on a pedestal that made him look a little bit more effective than he was. Because I'm just saying, they never won. They haven't been winning. They ain't won jack. So what incentive do I have to make you the highest paid player in the world when it ain't gonna give me more wins?
Because
it's definitely not gonna be worse. It can be worse. Well, we missing the playoffs every year, bro.
Coming from a team who had Khalil Mack in his prime, and then we let him walk because of that same theory. I'm
just saying, if I ain't gonna win with you, why am I gonna keep paying you this? Why would I make you the highest paid non-quarterback or non-offensive player ever?
Because
I understand paying you an acceptable salary, acceptable wage. But Michael Parsons ain't moving the needle enough for me to pay him $50 million per year, bro. That's not gonna happen, Michael.
I think they are underutilizing him right now. Like just sticking him at D end. I don't think they're getting out as much as they could be. And I think that hinders them. And if they plan on using him strictly as a D end, then okay, but he needs to be roaming. He needs to be a guy that's at linebacker, that guy rushing the passer. He needs to be moved around. And if you're going to keep him as a DN, I understand the debate. But if I'm Micah, I'm trying to get up out of there.
Man, they did all that and still didn't make the playoff. So again,
I mean, that's just the Cowboys. He can't do everything.
I'm not paying him that. Then I got Dak on the other side making top 5 salary. CD is a top 5 salary.
That's the problem right there. You paying Dak that money you shouldn't be.
Well, I had to use the same logic you just told me because I know if I let this quarterback walk, I'm definitely gonna be trash. So I gotta appease him and pay him. Now you
Dak
do the same thing with CD.
Dak is more of a proven loser than Mike is to me.
Well, you told me I had to give Dak weapons, so I couldn't let CD walk. So y'all made me pay CD whatever he wanted. Now you telling me that we can't live without Michael Parsons because if we let him go, we're gonna be even worse again. Nah, man, let Michael ass go. Let Dak go. Let CD go.
Let Micah go and be on the other side of Mad Max. We'll pay him.
The Cowboys ain't won shit since '96. At this point,
hey, send him to Vegas, baby.
Man, we ain't sending nobody to Vegas. We ain't sending nobody nowhere. He gonna play out his contract, and then he can go out there and get whatever he wants. Whoever gonna pay him, they pay. Somebody gonna pay him good money. Don't get me wrong. And I hope it's a contender, or they feel like he's the missing piece. But unless I feel like you that missing piece on my team to get me where I need to go, I'm gonna have to keep shooting my shot in the draft and just. I trade Parsons for what the highest bidder right now. If it was me, whoever giving me a first round pick or 2 first round pick, you can have it quickly, swiftly. Get him before the season gets started. But
he'd be crazy as a 3-4 pass rusher.
I think he would be crazy in a lot of systems and a lot of schemes. You can take him to Washington back with Dan Quinn, and Dan Quinn was using him the best. Dan Quinn is the reason why, as a defensive coordinator, the Dallas Cowboys were competent those years. At least they made the playoffs those years that Dan Quinn was there. Now, they didn't win in the first game of the playoffs, so they got eliminated real early. But at least you were winning, and that justified me paying everybody because I'm in the playoff. Jerry, at this point, he don't care about winning. Jerry want to be in the headlines. He want to be the first name when the headlines come on, like we talking about him now. This is what they want. This is what they want to do. And this is why Jerry every year has a different
He just want to be famous.
He's going to have a different player every year that he's going to go through this with when it's time for that contract because he knows that people are going to talk about it. But again, we ain't going to talk about them when it come November. They done. They cook. So at this point, we talking about them now and Jerry making headlines because he knows it's good for business. He know he's going to pay Michael Parsons. He knew he was going to pay CD. He knew he was going to pay Dak. He knew he was going to pay Zeke. Everybody he's done this with, he probably already told them behind the scenes that, you know, I'm going to pay you, but we got to make this good.
Right. He know he got to pay George, too. George Pickens. That's coming up.
Now.
But I'm going to the game next week, though, this Friday.
They could have a formidable offense and a formidable team. Not really, but possibly. Because George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are 2 dynamic wide receivers. They are 2 good wide receivers, very good wide receivers. And Dak isn't an average, slightly above average quarterback. So if you put the right scheme together and you put the right offensive coordinator in that mix, you probably can get it done. But without a running game, Dak has never been any good. And I don't even know who they starting running back is at this point. So
yeah, I'm surprised they haven't picked up Nick Chubb, but that's just
Nick Chubb played for Houston. He actually started for Houston. Yeah, he playing for Houston because Mixon is hurt. Mixon gonna be out for a minute, so Nick Chubb will actually be a starter.
Man, give it to Pierce, man. Let Pierce talk the rock. You know what I'm saying?
Man, talking about running backs, man. Let's switch over real quick. Your boy Gentry didn't look too good the first game. Didn't look too good that first game. I will admit, kind of lucky he had a little first game jitters. Don't get me wrong. Yesterday though, the boy was dynamic yesterday. I mean, he was
offense looked good.
Around people, running over people. Then you got Brock Bowers cutting you up through the middle. And don't forget that.
Hey, shout out to Brock, the Raider Brock. I don't care about that college shit. The Raider.
You cheering for a Georgia Bulldog?
No, he a Vegas Raider at this point. I see him in black and silver. Hey man, that boy is the best tight end in the NFL. And the offense, it looked very college. And I like that. Like the zone read, play action, like dumping it off. And I mean, we won't get to it. I saw a lot of Billy Napier plays in there. I was like, all right, Billy, I might have to leave you alone because he was running a lot of flood concepts and a lot of stuff that Billy run. So but we'll get to Florida later.
You saying Chip Kelly, the offensive coordinator for the Las Vegas Raiders, is stealing from Billy?
No, I think just football plays. And I think they just have like there's certain plays and playbooks that I think everybody has or like iterations of them. And I just saw them in use yesterday. I was like, oh, I recognize this. Oh, I recognize this concept. I recognize that. So no, Chip Kelly is 10 times better OC than Billy Napier, like 100 times. But
going back to Gentry, right? The running back for y'all.
He was standing up yesterday too.
He got back.
He wasn't as much leaned over. He was more of like.
Maybe Chip Kelly saw something. Maybe they seen something. Maybe he sees the field better. You got to think. What? He's like what? 5'11", 6'1".
Yeah, something like that.
He's not really a taller guy, so if he's standing up and able to see his scan the field, it might be better for him. running back going into 2025, the running back position. There's a running back in New England that they're talking a lot about. Hendrickson, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
You got Saquon. Saquon running behind the best line in football. Got Bijan. Bijan cutting it up down here in Atlanta. If you're going into 2025, man, you had to pick your top 3 running backs going into 2025. Any order, no order. Who you got?
I mean, I'm going Saquon for sure. I'm going to go with Derrick Henry for sure. That third one, man, like people are forgetting like Josh Jacobs. I think people forget about him. Man, there was somebody else that I saw and I was like, ooh, man, I can't put my finger on it. It's not like Pacheco or nothing like that. Bijan is Saquon-esque.
He better than Saquon Barkley. Here you talk about Saquon-esque.
I don't know that he'll get the production, and I'm thinking production wise, like
you think they're gonna put the ball in Penny's hand so much to take away from Saquon? I mean, from Bijan? I hope so. That means that
I think so. Like it was between him and like probably Josh. Jahmyr Gibbs. My bad.
Yeah, Gibbs is one.
Yeah.
If I had to pick just like the top 3, and I'll go in order because I think Bijan is the best running back in football. Got complete package. Boy, got hands. He making one-handed catches. He can make any cut on the.
He like the Kobe to Saquon being Jordan.
I can go for something like that. Saquon, I feel like is benefiting from a great offensive line because even when he didn't have one in New York, he was still killing it, still eating it up. But I think that they'll put a little bit more on Hurts because I think they want to try to prove that Hurts is who the Philadelphia Eagles think he are and nobody else probably thinks he does. And I think you'll get into a situation with a new offensive coordinator that they're dealing with in Philly as well, where maybe they try to run the offense a little bit more through Hurts. And their offensive line is already starting to be hurt. You know, the guys are old. The offensive line's been together for a while. Philly didn't have any injuries last year. No big injuries that really kind of set them back. They've already got 2 offensive linemen that are hurt. One of them having like a microscopic knee procedure or something like that, but predicted to be ready for week 1. So we'll see. But I feel like just looking at the running back landscape, like you said, you got Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, a lot of people forget about. You got Gibbs out there. Montgomery and Gibbs, they're both are really, really good running backs.
I got a trainer. I can't
pronounce his name. The old boy in Miami.
Yeah. Swift in Chicago.
Swift in Chicago. It's got CMC. What CMC gonna do when he come back this year? Now I ain't got no faith in CMC. Don't get me wrong, but when healthy,
I think 49 is wrong.
I think they're about done, bro. I really think they missed.
Man.
You know what I mean? Just to be honest with you, I think if I look back at San Fran and Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch and what they had and the team they had built, I think when they switched over, when Brock Purdy came in, I think that kind of was a sign of if this don't work. We've been through Brock Purdy. We tried Trey Lance drafting you. Like Kyle Shanahan, we've given you damn near everything you wanted at this point, and you still haven't produced and still haven't won. You got us to the NFC Championship game, won that, and then got to the Super Bowl, but couldn't win it big. So how long do you still let Shanahan be this great coach? Now I'm asking. He ain't won shit. He ain't got now ring for nobody.
Right.
Is he a better offensive coordinator than he is a head coach? Probably. Don't get me wrong. But as far as the rookie, like you said, going back to the running backs though, the rookie class coming in, you got to think about the dude in Cleveland. He hasn't even touched the field yet. He got cleared of those issues and allegations and charges off the field, so we'll get to see him hopefully next week. The rookie up there in New England, who I mentioned at the beginning of this segment, he's been dynamic. You got it's another rookie running back, Scalaboo in New York. You know what I mean? He may be at the end of the year, toward the end of he probably won't start, but toward the end of the year, he'll probably be taking over. James Conner. James Conner's been one of the most consistent running backs when you talk about running backs across the league. But if you're gonna give me just 3 to just pick out of the whole, like lining everybody up outside, and we picking like captains, I'm gonna take Bijan. I'm gonna take Gibbs, and I'm probably gonna take. Ooh, this is tough. I like that dude out of Seattle. I like Walker. I really do.
Walker.
I like
No, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is probably going to finish the game as the best running back that's ever played the game.
Shit, no. He ain't gonna never beat Emmitt Smith.
I'm talking about
Emmitt Smith will never lose
no,
that
I'm
title.
not.
That's just me in my
more,
opinion.
It's more than yards. It's more than yards. He's the most. He might be the most dominant running back we've ever seen. Like when you look at his body of work from high school, college, pros, he might be the most dominant as far as we've ever seen statistically. Now I know you got the Jim Brown. You know what I'm saying? You got the Gale Sayers.
I gotta look at Emmitt Smith and his college, and I know you would know more about Emmitt Smith's college.
Emmitt Smith wasn't touching Derrick Henry as dominant. Like I don't think people feared Emmitt as much as they feared Derrick Henry.
I don't know, there's a guy up there by the name of Marshall Faulk too. They said he was killing it at San Diego State out there.
You got the Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's gonna be up there. Like, it's gonna be a conversation.
He's already up there as one of the crazy. You will put him. I'll put him above Adrian Peterson. I'll put him above. Yeah, I'll put him above Adrian Peterson. I'll put Derrick Henry above.
You give him top 5 right now. Top 5.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of 5 running backs ever, all time. That again. I always use the logic of when we go outside to play, everybody line up. It's 2 captains. Who you pick? That's the lineup. That's my status of how I say somebody better than somebody. If we outside and me and KB captain, and I got the first pick. Would I pick this person over this person? Damn the stats, damn the statistics. It ain't too many running backs when we look at the running back pool that I'm taking over Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, Barry Sanders, Jim Brown. I think that's the 3. Like,
I'm gonna take. So it's now if I have running backs, right? If I'm not talking about whole bodies of work, it ain't too many running. Just if I can take just seasons, it's not too many running backs that are gonna be better than probably that 2011 Jamal Lewis. But that dude, that big, moving that fast, breaking the NFL rushing record. So CK 2000, I would have to take him. One that year he went off crazy. He could not be.
Yeah, I mean, there's Priest Holmes had a great year. Like. There's names that you could be like, oh, they had this good year or two, but
so hard because them guys be so in and out sometimes. Peyton Hillis had one of the greatest seasons we ever seen,
and disappeared off the earth.
Ricky Williams, Rick was a beast. Just saying. Talk about running backs, man. You got to go deep in that thing. Marcus.
Yeah, it's a deeper conversation.
Talk about your boy Sweetness and how he used to run back in the day, and you couldn't tackle him.
Hey,
Barry Sanders was always known as the best running back in all time. Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. That was always the argument when I grew up. Who was better, Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith?
Yeah, so Bo Jackson and all of them.
This season, give me Bijan, give me Gibbs. I don't think Saquon will stay healthy the whole season. I think Philadelphia will be hit with injury bugs. Man, they played a lot of football in the last 3 years. They've been to 3 Super Bowls in the last 2 years? Won? Something like that.
2 and 3 years, yeah.
They've been so healthy, missed the injury bug by so much. I ain't wishing bad health for nobody. I'm just telling you, it's hard to stay healthy that long in the NFL. But looking at the running back position, give me Bijan 1. I take Bijan over NL. And then going into college, if we keep going, keep the theme, man. Tell me about the University of Florida's running back room. What's got this year?
That sneaky might be the best. I don't want to sound like a homer. You know what I'm saying?
It's too late. It's too late. You're not ready.
Boy,
go ahead.
Top 5 in the nation.
Hell,
top 5 in the nation.
That means you got to have a good offensive line.
Top 5, top 10 in the nation. Come on, we've already seen you know what I'm saying? We've already seen what's going on. But depth wise, but like legit depth wise, running backs at Florida. You got 3 guys who could legit start. Jaden Ba, you have Jacoby Jackson, and you have Katie Daniels. So that 3 right there, they can start. Them 3 could easily start anywhere. And then you have the freshman. I'm not even going to pretend to know the freshman. Then you got Webb, who's coming off an injury from last year, who was the second running back behind Montreal. So we really got 4 or 5 guys who legit can play anywhere. But the 3,
none of them guys know what
Jaden Ball was voted. Jaden Ball was voted the best running back in the SEC.
He ain't nowhere near as good as Nate Frazier. Nate about to put on the show. Nate gonna give you Herschel Walker this year. Now I ain't just talking. I'm telling you, Nate about to put on. I'm telling you, now.
I hear you, but Jaden Ba is the voted the best running back in the SEC, and he coming up as a freshman.
I'm asking. Nate was a freshman last year. So what you saying? So will your freshman from last year have more yards than my freshman?
I would take Ba, because Ba can run past you, he can run through you, he can make you miss.
I bet you 50 win sprints. I bet you 50 win sprints, my boy. Full speed, 50 of them. Outside in the Texas heat.
That's fine.
Ain't getting out there running no win.
That's fine. Look, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm lying. I ain't betting that.
Right. This heat different. This heat choke you. You hear me?
Bobby done passed that out there trying to
Who had more yards? Nate, Jaden Ba, and remember, he split carries last year. But it's really gonna be a 2-headed horse. It's gonna be Ba and Jacoby Jackson, like both of them, 1A, 1B. I would really put them over. Like, I'm not gonna say they're Reggie Bush, Lindell White, because nobody's Reggie Bush, in the sense of like electricity. But
I'm not even gonna let you even throw that out there.
I'm just saying, like, the concept of the thunder and lightning thing, like you have that with Jaden Ba and Jacoby Jackson. But of course, nobody's Reggie Bush.
Go ahead and say Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown. Just go ahead and jump out there. Go ahead. You need to stop. Hey, damn.
In hindsight, when you look back, you look back, you're like, oh man, they had a great year. But before that, you weren't looking at them to go crazy. You weren't like, oh, they about to, until they went crazy.
Knew Cadillac and Ronnie Brown were going to be good. I don't think they probably didn't know they were going to be.
And what I'm telling you is, Jacoby Jackson.
No, y'all ain't gonna be that good
with Montreal being gone. So remember, Montreal started this season. He started this season, and he lost the job halfway through the year. When Jacoby Jackson and Ba both are starting game, like, it's different. I'm telling you now that everybody's talking about DJ Lagway, and for good reason, because he can do all the throws. The running game is what Billy hangs his hat on. You about to see.
Game ain't ran y'all to nothing in the last 5 years, though, my boy.
I'm sorry, we got bowl wins. We got an 8-win season and a bowl win.
Game over 100-yard rushing against Kirby in his career at the University of Florida. So
we did have 100 yards rushing last year.
That might have been your first or second one.
It doesn't matter. It's about progression. And you lucky our 2 starting quarterbacks were out. Y'all went to the wire with a freshman.
Florida, because he said he wanted to go somewhere where he could actually be utilized properly.
Look, Georgia skate by against Aiden Warner. I just want you to know, you right now, your son right now, without knowing the playbook, can go out there and probably play better than Aiden Warner last year. And that's a guy that y'all went to the toe-to-toe with. I'm just saying, it's our year, baby.
It's going to have a better running back room than the University of Florida this year. You got Bo Walker in that thing, who's a freshman gonna come in there and eat it up. You got Roger, who's finally over all these injuries. Hopefully Robinson, he can get he can get in there and do something. And then we still got Big Nate coming back for his junior year, sophomore year.
No, the fact
man. Zach, I can't wait for Zach. Zach, make sure you tune in every week so we can sit here and talk about these running backs. Because y'all boys at Florida been chirping about the running back room all offseason.
I'm telling you.
No wide receiver room. Y'all just been chirping and chirping.
That wide receiver room even crazier. Hey, if it wasn't for, I tell everybody this, and then we get back to the topic at hand. If Billy didn't have the clipboard, I would say, oh, even with the schedule, I'd be like, oh, I could see 9-10 wins. If Billy didn't have the clipboard. So when game one, well, I'm not game one.
If Billy wouldn't have the clipboard, they giving this man the ability to be head coach again. This is his year. They should have been fired last year, 2 years ago. But y'all brought him back. And he ain't changed. He's not going to change. I don't understand why y'all keep doing the same damn thing in Florida and expect a different result. That's the definition of insanity, Zach. Tell Zach to jump on here and tell me what. It don't matter if you don't stop nobody, Zach.
That's a fact. Oh, our defense is A1. I ain't worried about the defense. Defense, I ain't worried about that.
You have to play two sides of football, Zach.
Defense is the reason we won. Defense was the reason we were winning.
Defense is not the reason you won.
Billy was trying to lose games. Billy was trying to lose games.
Let us win how many interceptions the boy threw last year? 3, 4? And we still won?
Well, yeah. We were playing against Aiden Wonder. Our offense couldn't do anything.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's the play. The play call. You supposed to be able to put. He supposed to be able to put me in. You out there and score.
We were still running the ball. We were still running the ball down your throat with a rec center quarterback. Y'all didn't have no threat of the pass, and we were still running the ball on y'all. I'm trying to let you know, and we got better. Our whole O-line is back. Our whole O-line is back, and they're back. The weakest link on our O-line is Bryce, and Bryce was a freshman All-American. He was a freshman All-SEC player.
The weakest link on your team is the quarterback. I don't know why everybody pumping this boy up. He can't.
You crazy?
This boy in bubble route, bro. He been hurt, and he ain't even played a game since December. The nigga ain't been healthy, bro. What are we talking about? Your quarterback is hurt. The boy, I was gonna say a bad word on here. We ain't supposed to say that R word no more in our community.
You think so?
But
we ain't got Aiden Warner as the backup now.
You ain't got no. You need somebody else.
Oh, we do.
You got to back up.
You're gonna meet.
Don't worry about it.
If you lucky, you might meet Tramel Jones. If you lucky. We good. Hey, if Billy really gave play calling to Russ Callaway, then by all means, I think we can win.
Gunner might not be the starting quarterback. Y'all might have to. While y'all talking about Gunner, he might not even be the guy you have to worry about.
Y'all better hope it's Gunner. At least he can run.
Oh, man, Ryan got the cannon, man.
We don't care about the guys with the cannon. It's the guys with the feet. Gunner got feet. He can run. If he can't run, he gonna sit in that pocket.
Bro, it don't matter who you. It don't matter. Y'all defense ain't gonna stop nobody. Miami put up what 45. Miami put up 45 points at your house.
We had 24 sacks in the last 4 games. What you mean?
How many wins you get?
There, we went undefeated. The last 6 games. The last 4 or 5.
8 then, bro.
Huh?
Bet 8.
I gotta see who calling plays. If Billy calling plays,
bet 8.
6 wins.
Bet 8.
If Billy calling plays, 6 wins.
All Florida fans are so confident. Bet
Look,
8 wins.
If I see Russ Callaway with the clipboard like this, oh shit. I'm just letting you know. Oh shit. It's different.
Right,
that's it.
Listen, we talked about the running back room. We talked about the wide receiver room. We even touched on quarterback. When you're looking at I can't even argue with that because the wide receivers. Listen, even on the damn video game, the boy be dropping passes. Boy, I be so goddamn bad.
The first pass from Dominique Lovett for the game.
Zach said he'll bet 8 wins. That's what I'm talking about. A real Florida fan. Zach said he willing to bet 8 wins. KB ain't got it. KB ain't that confident because he know y'all ain't that good.
I'm confident. I'm just trying to make some money. 6 wins.
Nah, bet the 8. Zach said he willing to bet it. All right, Zach. Make it light on yourself. That's what I tell everybody now when they come in here talking. Make it light on yourself. And this is recorded. I'm going to come find you. All right, KBs. Let's talk about this, man. Let's look at this clip real quick, man. Give me your thoughts on this, man.
It's just part of it. You know, there's entertainers and there's competitors, and I totally understand that. And my job is to compete, and that's what I'm focused on doing. Of course, we're doing this mid-game, but you know, it's something that I'll get used to, and just want to be the best team that I can and create an environment where we can all go do our best work. That's all we want to do.
All right. So the man said that it is. So it said, so shall it be done. The man said that he is not an entertainer. He is a competitor, or he's a football player. What y'all heard the quote? My boy, was that a shot at his teammate, or was he just simply saying that he's out here to play football only? He don't care about the cars, the shoes, the watches, and the praise. How did you take those comments?
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's there to compete and not necessarily for any of the entertaining part. Like, he's just focused on competing, and it's not a shot at Shador per se. It's just like, I'm just here to try to win this job. I'm not trying to, you know, and I don't think it's necessarily a shot at Shador, but I hope it's not, because at the end of the day, I think Shador is head and shoulders above him, talent wise. But I think the Browns, like they do, have fudged themselves into a controversy that probably shouldn't have even happened. But I hope that it's not a shot at his teammate, because the players that's been talking, the wide receivers, they like Shador. When they had these interviews and they be talking on these, they like Shador.
Yeah.
And that says a lot. When your teammates that are directly impacted by your play are voting for a particular guy per se. Like, I love Shador. I mean, I'm gonna leave it to the coach, but yeah, Sanders, he be balling.
Yeah, I agree. I hope it wasn't a shot at his quarterback, but when you're talking about entertainment and you're saying those specific words, and word choice matter, dog. I don't care what you say. You chose to use that specific word for a reason, and we know that the Sanders name has always been linked to showmanship, entertainment. We know that. But if we just look at purely like yesterday's performance, they say the interception wasn't on him. You go back and look at it, the pick six kind of was, and the wide receiver kind of pulled his hands back. Dude picked it off and ran the other way. But at the same time, I just look at the command of the team, and I feel like Shador had a little bit better command last week. This is me. Both of them look good. Like Zach saying, he needs to play well so he'll have a chance to get traded. Because again, you only got one quarterback that's going to start. You look like Cleveland got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 people, four people that they got in there, and from all indications, well, 5 if you count Watson. You got Watson, Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Gabriel, and Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
You can only probably keep what, maybe 3 at most. 2 on practice squad, one in the game, one back up.
Who's in the practice squad?
Who do you go start? Who do you bench? And who do you put on the practice squad? And who do you cut? You're gonna have to cut too.
We got to cut too.
You got Watson still there. Watson said he's ready. He's getting ready to play. He said he's not just. I'm just telling you what the man said though.
Yeah, I mean, as he should.
And he's guaranteed. Still got guaranteed money on the books.
He's still the guy. He just hurt. I don't know. You know what's interesting? The Browns did. I saw a thing yesterday where they are having a QB docuseries on YouTube, on a Cleveland Browns page, where you're going to see how they evaluate the quarterbacks. Like, you're going to see like them in their meeting rooms. You're going to see them watching film. You're going to see the film that they're watching. But I think they're doing that as a precedent to show, like don't, because as a fan, all we see is the game. You know what I'm saying? We see the game. You see a couple highlights of practice. You don't see the ins and out. And I think a lot of times with football, the jobs are won during practice and the meeting room. That's where the separation is. And then in the game, you can have a good game. You can have, a couple good passes. Like, all these guys are professionals. So I think they're setting it up to show like y'all really want Sanders, but look he's messing up on this, in the read in the meeting, or look how the Gabriel is leading the room, and it's like stuff to behind the scenes to try to soften the blow for whatever they decide to do. I think the best thing would be for Shador to get traded. I would love to see him get traded or even cut and get picked up by somebody, because the owner already spoke out that he doesn't believe in him. The GM made that call, and the coaching staff doesn't. It's not there. I think the coaching staff is more controlled by the owner. So I don't think it's a good environment for Shador to be in. I think he would have a better option, like if he went to a Saints, or he went to a team where they need a quarterback or they really need a solid backup. I think he would be better there. I think they're going to wind up cutting Kenny Pickett. I think he's going to be the guy that goes. I think they're definitely going to keep Gabriel. They're going to keep Flacco. And I think Pickett and Sanders is going to be the one, whether they trade Sanders to get draft equity or whatever. But I don't think Shador and Kenny Pickett will be on the Browns after the preseason.
Yeah, I can definitely see them getting rid of Pickett. I don't even think Pickett has played in the preseason, or if he has, I haven't really seen too much of it. I would like to see Shador get another crack at it in the third preseason game. Hopefully, I know he had the oblique injury, so hopefully he's straight. But Gabriel, to me, yesterday did have a pretty decent game. He showed at least he's competent and capable. But do I say you showed me enough to put you over Shador, or do I say you showed me enough to put you over Flacco? Probably not. I think they're going to roll with Flacco, especially since Watson's probably going to start the injury start the season on IR. I think when you roll with Flacco, give it a few weeks, and then you'll let one of the young kids kind of ease over or take over, or kind of naturally ease on in, or maybe Watson comes back. You never know. Cleveland, one of them teams, man. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't never know what's gonna happen. Just sit back and kind of just watch it crumble. You know what I mean? Like a building explode, and you see poof, 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 poof. Yeah, it just fall by the end of the season. So we'll see. I don't want Shador in Cleveland. I don't, like you said, I don't think that's a good spot for him or any damn quarterback, to be exact. Look at Baker Mayfield. He got up out of there, kind of found him a team that kind of believed in him for real, and was willing to invest in him. And now in Tampa, he's solidified and looked at as probably one of the top 10, top 15 quarterbacks in the league. So give me Flacco, definitely. I think Watson has no choice but to be there. You can't cut him. Pickett is out, and then one of those young guys has to be out as well. Shador, send Shador to the Raiders, man. I think they should have drafted him anyways. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
On the Raiders, I'd probably draft him, keep him behind Geno. I think him and Geno kind of have like a similar type game and similar skill set. So the offensive coordinator may not have to switch or change much if something were to happen to Geno, or if they just want to give Shador some reps. I would love that type of a marriage. I think Shador and the black and silver would be perfect. And give him years. Geno probably got a good 2-3 years left. So you give him time to kind of sit, learn. I know they don't want to do that now with quarterbacks, but you took him in the 5th round. So it's not like you're really losing anything. And if you're Cleveland, if you get a 3rd round pick, 2nd round pick for him, you flip the 5th round pick to a 2nd round pick or a 3rd round pick. So it's a weird situation, I think, for everybody, but I do hope Shador gets up out of there. I don't want him to go to the Saints just because I'm going to wish bad on him every week if he does go, because there's nothing good I ever want to have for any Saints fan or Saints player. So if Shador goes to the Saints, that's cool for him. Good luck. I mean, bad luck, sorry. I don't wish him no good luck at all, and I'm going to say just talk trash about him every week. So,
I think he definitely goes. I don't think Dylan Gabriel gets sent to the practice squad, because when you send a guy to the practice squad, they can get picked up by another team. They can grab him. So, and that's for free. So you're not giving up your 2nd round, 3rd round pick for free. Like, that's just business wise. You're not.
They draft him in the 3rd round.
I want to say it was like 3rd round. So you're not giving up for free. Like there's too much value in Dylan Gabriel just from a youth stance. Same thing with Shador. Shador's not going to be cut. I don't think he'll be cut unless he like I don't. It would have to be something crazy for him to get cut. Because I think unless they really just can't find a trade partner and somebody just force Cleveland's hand and say you're not going to keep 4 active quarterbacks. Now you're not even going to keep 3 active quarterbacks on your roster. Like that's just not a thing. It's 2 quarterbacks and maybe 1 or 2 for practice squad. Kenny Pickett is probably going to, for experience, will probably be like your 3rd round guy. And I think Shador is just the odd man out. Because Cleveland's not in a position to, I really don't think they're in a position to really bring on a guy. They're in like a win now. They trying to win now. They just re-sign Miles. They make a move for, they trying to win.
Cleveland and winning, that's crazy. You ain't really heard that too much. Cleveland got a lot going on. First thing you need to do for Cleveland if you want to win, you need to sort out, like you said, your quarterback room. Watson got to go. I'm sorry. He's not doing anything, really not productive. When he was in there healthy, he still went with it. So at that point, you gave him, what, $300 million guaranteed. I think you maybe got 1 or 2 more seasons left for that. Me personally, I probably would just cut bait and just take the cap hit and just move on. Oh, this is me. That way it frees up a spot where if I want to keep Flacco as my starter, put one of the young guys as a backup, I'm not worried about, like you said, losing him or losing them from a practice squad situation. So we'll see, man. Interesting times in Cleveland, like always. We've never really talked about them winning or them predicting to win the division or predicting to be Super Bowl contenders. Crazy, fluky, crazy stuff about Shador Sanders and who the quarterback should be. We've been talking about Cleveland quarterback changing now for 20 years, bro. So,
bro, I can't remember the last time they had a.
Baker was the last one who they had going to the season, end the season, then coming back in. That was the last time.
Yeah, I can't remember last time they had a quarterback that I was like, oh yeah.
I thought that boy Frazier from Notre Dame was gonna do something, but he ain't that. I thought Terrell Pryor might have been a good person, but that didn't work out.
Yeah, it don't. On paper, they're amazing. They got the names.
Hey man, if you get them in Madden, you can make them do something.
Not with that Deshaun contract.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk about my Gators real quick, man. While we're going out of time, man.
You know.
So look, this year, predictions and all aside, SEC. I think we're going to. I think this year, my Gators honestly think we'll win. Solid game. I think we'll definitely be bowl eligible, for sure. If we didn't have this gauntlet of a schedule,
there's a gauntlet. Oh, now here you go.
I mean the schedule is crazy. The schedule is the hardest, and
it's the regular SEC.
No, but it's the hardest schedule in the country. Like it legit is. But I think that will be a lot better. Again, this is what the rumors that Billy has taken a step back from being the primary play caller to give him to Russ Callaway, who was more pass friendly, more spread. And you can like literally watch the game and watch games and see like, okay, that's Billy calling plays. Okay, that's Russ Callaway. I think that we'll see a more balanced offense as far as like run, but you're also going to see the fact that we can block up front. Our 5 starters are 5 legit guys. Like we got NFL guys up there, and I think we'll be able to hold the majority of who we play against to be able to go spread and to go 5 wide, to go 4 wide, and I think the playmakers that we have, I think our wide receiver room is one of the deepest in the country. I like our depth all around, except quarterback. Quarterback depth is still kind of.
And you started soft as Sherman, so that's gonna be tough.
I mean, because for right now, but again, recruiting. We got guys coming in 26. We might be having the number 1 player in the nation quarterback coming in 27. So Billy, yeah. Oh, you ain't know? Oh, the crystal balls done dropped for him. So another dual threat guy.
Y'all ain't had a recruiting class that finished above in the top 10 in so long. That kid was come out there.
Last year our guys finished top 10. We finished
Well,
number 10.
On 3, they don't count. That's because it's ran by y'all.
It's really not. I wish it was. On 3 is ran by the folks from Rivals that left Rivals. It's a Georgia guy. So, but again, I think we'll do it camp wise. I think guys are coming along like it's some real competition. I like the DB room, like safety room is like legit 2-3 deep. Linebacker core is good. Like them boys, them young boys are flying around. D-line, our edge players, Jesus, like on the edge, I don't think I've seen depth at the edge for Florida like that. Like, I don't think we've seen 3 deep, like legit 3 deep on each side of the ball. Defensive tackle, you know, we got some people that got to make some names like Caleb Banks, who could have probably been a late first round pick, early second round pick last year. Caleb Banks, he went nuts last year. He came back. We got a couple guys that are back healthy. We got a portal guy from Baylor that came over. Recruiting sites hate UF.
Hate UF. It ain't just recruiting.
That's why we love it. Spot the damn ball. Spot the damn ball. But I like our chances against everybody. There's not a team that we play that scares me. Texas, because of Sark, his play calling.
Long time.
No, I ain't worried about Georgia this year. I mean, Georgia defense, because we know Kirby will call a dude to take somebody's head off and take him out the game. That's what Kirby do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You ain't trying. You ain't cheating. You ain't trying. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? He's sending the headhunter out there. But like, I know offensive wise, like, you know, the Ole Misses, the Texases, they're going to have their plays, their OCs, their play callers are just amazing. I feel very confident against like the Miamis, the Mississippi States, the Texas A&Ms. Like Texas A&M, I think they have a really good team. Their quarterback play is pretty ass, but like everybody else is really good. So we'll see what happens. So I think this year, man, I'm feeling very confident in camp. There aren't any injuries to the point where it's like guys are missing weeks. Like it's just like, all right, little camp injuries, which is football. And I
know you like it. Did you say you like y'all over Texas? Matter of fact, double the bet for that game since you like Texas so much. You crazy.
Honestly, the Texas game, and we'll come back to when that matchup, that weekend is crazy.
Y'all ain't got enough people to hold Texas, to hold them fans that about to come.
But the thing is that you have
y'all going to Texas.
They come to the swamp.
Oh yeah, they from the pack. It's gonna be orange, but they ain't the kind of orange that you like.
Oh no, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But I think Manning, it'll be interesting to see how he does as a full year starter. Their defense, I don't know that their defense is as good as it was last year. Texas.
Man, them boy got the 5 stars that they stole from us that's coming in there are playing this year. Those kids are ready.
So it'll be very interesting to see.
Can Texas put it together coaching wise and recruit wise to produce a product?
Yes.
The last few years, you can steal all the recruits you want, but ever since practice, they say back in Alabama in 2000, whenever Sark and what's called there, Sark would always come up short with Kirby, even in practice. The offense scheme is not scheme wise. Kirby just knows how to make adjustments. He knows how to do things.
Yeah.
Take Arch out of that. Do I believe in Archie Manning? I believe he's talented. Again, he's in a great system. We know Sark can call plays. When Archie jumped in there against Georgia last year, it was the end of the game. I expected more, and I didn't get that. So, am I scared of Arch? No. Do I believe in Arch? I believe in Texas. I believe that they put together.
Right.
I believe
that's what it is.
Program policy, and you can't deny that the recruiting classes make a difference. When you get number one recruiting class after Number one, if you can line up 3 top 5 recruiting classes back to back to back, you should be in the national championship picture, which they are. Now, can Sark get over that hump? I don't know. It seems like he always come up short in the big games, man.
I think that's the thing. I don't know that that Arch is. I don't think he sucks by any means. I don't think that the product that they're trying to sell me of Arch is real. Like I don't believe in Arch to lead his team through to the national championship. Like I don't see it. But do they have a team? They have talent? Yes, but everybody does. South Carolina got talent just as much as as anybody. You know what I'm saying? So Sellers is legit.
Best quarterback in the SEC to me. I know a lot of people like that kid out there at LSU.
Nah.
A lot of people like Lagway.
I think Sellers is the most dynamic quarterback in the SEC. Like he's the most like he gets the ball, you like, oh shit. But I think when it comes down to like when he had to actually sit back and drop and pass, he don't make a lot of the best decisions.
Wait. There's 2 sides to that coin. Who the hell he throwing to in South Carolina? Okay, thank you. My point exactly.
That ain't my fault.
It ain't his either. I'm just telling you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's physically, I think he's like bigger, faster, stronger than everybody else, quarterback wise, and he's just a freak athlete. But I think passing wise, I don't think South Carolina offense is just built good.
Right.
I think their play calling is just ass.
Right.
You know?
I won't take it out on him. I feel like
but that's what I'm saying. But you play where you. I mean, it is what it is. Like you can have Michael Vick and being a pocket passer, and at Virginia Tech you would have lost.
Vick still got to the championship. Don't forget that.
But Michael Vick also ran his way to the national championship. Like so, and the Virginia Tech offense was built for that. Yeah. But long story short, I like where we are at Florida. Like I said, I don't think any of our injuries are crazy. I think it's just little nicks. And I think because social media, you might see a player walking around with a boot that you wouldn't see any other time. But because you do, you have to acknowledge it. Because if you see DJ Lagway with a boot, you're like, holy shit, I got a picture of DJ Lagway in a boot and Starbucks. It's a story. So it just come out, oh, he has a lower leg thing. The same thing with any but I think every school, every P4 school has injuries in camp. But I think it's just how it's covered that our writers really don't protect Florida players. Like they don't protect them. They don't. It's clicks. They put out stuff in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna put this out so people come click. Versus
because y'all a basketball school and they trying to get them to click on the football.
Like, but you won't hear. But you won't hear about
basketball school
Texas. Well, you won't hear about Ohio State. But no, like. Well, yeah, we got that too. We are everything school. Everything.
Basketball school now.
Everything.
Football is secondary.
Nah.
Okay.
But I think but realistically, I think if it wasn't for how much social media is and how much people see people walking around, you wouldn't hear about half the injuries that you hear about. So I feel very good. I'm so glad we're starting off with a bum school. Long Island University, no disrespect.
Oh, you don't want no more of Miami, huh? They got on y'all ass so bad that first game. You said you don't want no more of that.
Well, but before that, for the last 4 years, we've been playing Michigan. Like we've been playing like perennial schools the first week, which is always stupid to me, because their first week is like your scrimmage, is like you're getting your feet wet. I don't like having the big game week 1. I like watching it, but if I'm picking like actual schedule, I'm not I'm not doing that at all. But I'm glad we start off how we do, and then week 2 we get rolling. And yeah, man, I like where I like where we are. I'm not 100% sold on Billy yet. Billy still got some proving to do to me. Get away from that clipboard, and we good.
No, don't be like that. I feel like Billy is one of the people that we should keep forever. He should get a lifetime deal at Florida. They should
better than Norvell. I'll tell you that.
Mike Norvell had a chance to get Alabama's head coaching job 2 years ago. You can't say the same thing about Billy. So Mike Norvell had an undefeated season recently. You can't say the same thing about Billy. So
Hey,
you can't really say
who would
that.
you rather be at right now?
I wouldn't rather be with now one of them because now one of y'all gonna be anything in the next 2-3 years. So
Sorry, man.
it's all good. Man. I understand.
I know some people hate seeing that right there. They hate seeing that little badge. You know what I'm saying?
SEC, man. Bro, last topic, man, we get up out here real quick. What do you think about expanding the playoff? What is it now? 12? They're talking about going to 24.
Nah, man. I think 12 is fine, bro. Like, yeah. Can't say that correct.
Not yet, it's coming. Loading. It might be this year. Loading with that schedule. That schedule you got, you might get 2-3.
Yeah, all right. Bet 6.
I best bet 8.
Exactly. I can't get none of the disrespect to match the bet. I can't get no bet to match the disrespect. I can't get no bet to match the disrespect. But yeah. What was your question again?
What did I? Oh, playoff format switching from
12. I think 12 is enough.
I think 12 is too many already. But if you're gonna live in the 12 world, I'm cool with it. Gives you a chance to get maybe a 2-loss team in there, 1-loss team in there. But I don't think I believe that a 2 or 3-loss SEC team is the same as a 1-loss Indiana or a 1-loss Michigan. No, that's not. I believe that 2-loss SEC team, looking at the schedule and the gauntlets that we play, is going to be better than a 1-loss Indiana team or whatever you want to believe.
Yeah.
And we see that every year. We see a team like Indiana last year go out there and get smacked, get rolled over, after we all knew that they weren't as good as the other teams.
Boise.
Boise, another team. So I do believe they need to take out or tweak, the selection process. But I enjoyed the Arizona States of the world and those teams who legitimately can play getting in. But I don't think you ought to shun out an SEC team. A two-loss Bama is still going to be better than Indiana, Boise. It is what it is. I understand the records are the records, but if we're playing a gauntlet of the schedule the way we play, what incentive do we have for Georgia to play Ole Miss, Florida, Texas, Bama? We're playing all these Ole Miss. All these are top 10, top 15 teams. What are we talking about? Indiana played maybe one ranked game. Ohio State,
yeah.
So it's not the same, but they're gonna have to fix. They're gonna have to do something. I know people will be mad because the SEC want 8 slots or whatever the case. They want half the slots, but let's be real. We got half of the talent going to the NFL. More than half coming from the SEC. Majority of the talent's coming from the SEC. All the rankings. Look at the top 25 right now going into the season. You got 10 SEC schools, bro. What we talking about?
And we played 7 of them.
So you can hate the logo, you can hate the SEC logo, or you can say the logo carries the weight more than the actual logo of the school. But at the end of the day, it's just a better brand of football. It's better teams, more talent. It is what it is, dog. They can hate on the SEC, but we ain't going nowhere. It what it is.
Yeah, but keep it at 12.
Keep it at 12, yeah.
I think it was interesting enough. It has enough controversy, Miami not getting in, and you have the question marks. Because you don't want to reward everybody like 16 and all that stuff.
Say SEC, they come coming.
We get overranked. No, you don't get overranked because when you see these players that's coming out and they all first round picks and we beat up on each other, it's like if I had to fight 4 dudes before 4 gorillas and then I come fight a regular monkey, I'm gonna be tired as hell. The monkey might get me because I just had to fight 4 gorillas, and that's what the SEC is. We fight gorillas, and then we come and have to fight monkey Miami, and then you be like, well, shit. It don't because y'all ain't.
Well, Miami don't have really a win in this situation or a comment in this situation because they didn't beat any ranked teams last year. Not one. and then you lost to a Georgia Tech team that was unranked.
And
Then you lost to a Syracuse team that wasn't ranked. And those games were games that if you had won, you probably would have been considered. But you didn't.
For sure.
You didn't even make it to the ACC championship game. At least both of those teams still got in. They rewarded the winner and the loser, right? Didn't Clemson and SMU get in?
Yeah, because
So
Clemson won. Because SMU rank was higher, and Clemson won the conference championship.
Even if though, I feel like if you get to the championship game, dog, I would feel like you should definitely get in with a part card. I feel like you should get in, bro. If you can make it to the SEC championship, you can make it to the ACC championship, you can make it to the Big Ten. Put both of those teams in. I'm cool with that. I ain't got no problem with that. Should they just get like an automatic ranking, automatic bidding, or should they be ranked like 12, 10, 11?
I think
for the committee to decide, but at least let both teams who get to the championship game get in. That's my opinion.
Me too. But hey, man, it's good to be back.
Oklahoma beat a ranked team, though. Anyway, I'm not going to do this with Tom, bro. We don't do this all day long. Oklahoma actually have a ranked win.
And then y'all lost the Pop-Tart Bowl, which proved the fact that y'all shouldn't have been there. Anywho.
Yeah.
Felt good to be back, man. So again, we here every week. We back. Football season is back. College is back. Pros are back. I know you went to the game. Was it last night? You went to the Falcon game?
Yeah, I went to the Falcon game Friday night, man. I actually got to go to the club seats and I'm sitting. I could hear the players talking to each other. That's how close I was to the Falcon bench. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, man. Dope, man. Dope situation.
I won the Falcons versus Dallas game. I'm gonna be right behind. I'm gonna be the third row behind the field goal post. So you might see your boy, somebody score. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them tickets. $50 a pop too. So I'm taking the whole family. So yeah.
See if I can hop on the red eye, man.
Yeah, man,
jump on the plane with the Falcon, man. Come on,
124. Come on down. Yeah, the dude called me selling on field. Like I was like, oh man, it's different when you sit this close. I got the
Yeah. Man, but, when you that close, it's a whole different vibe. Bro.
Yeah, it's a whole different game. But yeah, man, we're gonna be back next week. I think college football starts this week, Thursday night, week 0.
Yeah.
The Pop-Tart champs versus somebody, and then the week after that is when like
everybody play. I think after that, right?
Yeah, after this week, next week is when we get it. 14 days to 13 days till we get something in the swamp. I'm excited. I'm hyped. You see, I'm in my colors, wearing my black. Really don't wear black at press conference no more. I don't know if I know this.
I actually had to swap it up, man. I got some different colors in this thing, man. I got a few different colors now. Just to kind of go with the shoe collection. So I started ordering shirts in every color you can think of. Right now, I got an orange one, I got purple, I got blues. Yeah, man, we got the logo and the brand, man. That's pretty much everything I rock. So anytime I'm out, man, people ask about the shirt and I give them a link and they go to it. So yeah, man, if you haven't yet, man, go on, what's that? T Republic, man, get you a shirt. Grab you a shirt, man, support the brand, man, support the movement. They got them in all shapes, all colors, all sizes. They got vintage, they got crew neck, they got V-neck. Whatever you want, man, you can go on there and get it, man. We'll post a link to the page. It's definitely in the link on the Instagram page and the X page. If you go in the bio on the Facebook page, it's there as well. But yeah, man, make sure y'all grab a t-shirt, man. When you get the shirt, man, send us a picture, man. Let us know you out rocking the brand and rocking the style, man. And say, man, you pick any color you want, man.
Yeah, I'm about to definitely get me some more. But look, man, till next time, next week we back 11:30 Eastern time. To talk football, man. We might bring, it's been a while. We might bring, a guest or two, you know what I'm saying? Tony be itching, Kel, the regular gang, man. Try to get Trip on here, maybe get, a Gator guy or two, you know what I'm saying? Get up here and so we can have some civilized conversations before the season really start. And yeah, man.
Yeah. Now I'm getting attacked in the group chat by Tony. So here we go.
Oh shit. All right, man.
We out. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that follow button, and subscribe, man. Tell your grandma about us too, baby. We out.
We out.
You know what I mean? I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.